Minerals are inorganic elements needed by the body. They can be a part of the structure of the body, think calcium and phosphorus in the bone and teeth, and as regulators of body processes, think sodium and potassium in the regulation of water balance. Although minerals may combine with other elements in the body, again, think of calcium phosphate stored in our bones, they do retain their own chemical identity, so they are not changed. Like their micronutrient counterpart, vitamins, minerals are needed in small quantities in the body. Additionally, both vitamins and minerals in their coenzyme and cofactor forms assist in the activation of enzymes. Vitamins and minerals serve more than one function in the body. For example, we need calcium to keep our bones strong, as well as to maintain normal blood pressure, allow muscles to contract, and transmit nerve signals from cell to cell. None of the micronutrients we need act in isolation. Instead, they interact with each other as well as with other nutrients and other components in the diet. Following along with our bone health theme, vitamin D works closely with calcium to deposit the calcium into our bones. Two main differences between vitamins and minerals include that minerals are not destroyed by heat, oxygen, or acid like vitamins are. Additionally, vitamins are organic substances, meaning that they contain carbon. Minerals do not contain carbon as they are individual elements themselves. Minerals are classified as major and trace minerals. Major minerals are needed in the amounts of 100 milligrams or more daily, whereas minor or trace minerals are needed in amounts less than 100 milligrams daily. Even though only small amounts of minerals are needed, the correct proportion is critical. As I mentioned earlier, minerals do not work alone, but they work in tandem with other vitamins and minerals. If the body doesn't have enough of one mineral, then it can impact the functionality of another nutrient. Luckily for us, minerals are found in all of the food groups, but some groups are particularly good sources of specific minerals. Minerals in the diet come from both plant and animal sources. Most foods naturally contain minerals, or minerals can be intentionally added to the foods in the enrichment or fortification processes. For example, all products made with enriched wheat flour, such as pasta, breads, and cereal, have iron added back to them. A food such as orange juice can also be fortified with calcium to make it a better source of calcium, since calcium is not found naturally in oranges. The bioavailability, or the amount of the mineral that is ultimately available for the body to use, will vary. So let's investigate this a bit further. There are four main factors that influence the bioavailability of minerals. First, the presence of one mineral can interfere with the absorption of another if the minerals carry the same charge. For example, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and iron with the same 2+ or 2 positive charge follow the same absorption pathway. So an overload of one mineral can affect the absorption of the others. This is usually more of a problem in unbalanced supplements. Second, the body's need for the mineral may also affect how much of that mineral is absorbed. For example, if you have plenty of iron stored, then the absorption of iron is declined. Or during times of pregnancy, when the body's needs are greatly increased, the body will absorb calcium at twice the normal rate. Third, minerals need transport proteins to be absorbed. So if the protein status isn't what it needs to be, then the absorption of minerals will be affected as well. And finally, there are substances in plant products that can interfere with the bioavailability. In general, the minerals in animal products are better absorbed or are more bioavailable than those in plant foods. For example, oxalates in spinach and chocolate can interfere with the absorption of calcium and iron. Tannins found in tea and some grains can interfere with the absorption of iron. Phytic acid or phytate found in whole grains bind calcium, zinc, iron, and magnesium, thus limiting the absorption of these minerals. So, to help ensure that you consume enough minerals, be sure to consume a nutrient-dense diet with foods coming from all of the different food groups.